The story you're about to hear is fictitious, instantly generated from the imagination of a dude who decided to put it online for the few who might listen. You're watching Random Stories of Nonsense.
Billy looked down from atop the curved water buffalo. Seeping through his veins was more than just willpower and courage. It was official business time. He leapt off the big brutish animal and ran through the fields of wheat. Before he could see, suddenly, amongst all the whimpering siblings, there was a small little curveball thrown at him from one of the children. He caught it, of course, because that's what he knew how to do that day. But then there was something else. A swamp creature was swamping in the whispering swamps. This wasn't going to be okay today. Billy knew he needed to do something about this, so he gathered the children, put them in the house, locked the door, sifted the wheat, harvested it, and the next year, he ventured into the swamp. By morning time, there was about 78 children in the house, but by afternoon, there was about 78 still. The number hadn't changed much. But one thing Billy knew, he was about ready to get psyched. He was going to really get psyched today because he was going into the swamp to get that creature. But how did Billy know that the creature was even there? No one knows. So Billy went and leapt over a log, trampled through the vineyard, and by Saturday afternoon, he was there. Climbing the willow-beam wisps, he skirted about the issues in his mind, searching, seeking, listening for any sort of beast. He heard nothing but a small little huffa 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 puffa. Huffa 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 puffa. Billy was curious. He'd never heard such a sound before. All he'd known to that day was like gub-dub-fur and but never huffing a puffin'. So he climbed down the tree, sauntered over to the nearest water station that was in the swamp, drank some water, soldiered on. But by about Saturday evening into the night, Billy saw it. It was a great large thing, and it crashed and it bit on stuff. And Billy knew that this was the beast that he knew was there, but he didn't know how he knew it was there. Until the beast charged Billy, and Billy slapped his face a couple times to get ready and psyched. But the beast kept charging, despite Billy's best efforts to psych himself up. And the beast charged and charged and charged. And Billy looked over and said, "Hey, beast, you don't charge me like that. That's against my rules." And the beast stopped and said,
"Nobody informed me about any of your rules. How am I supposed to follow them?"
And Billy talked to him about the rule of law and like governments and how laws are instituted, that sort of thing. So after like informing him and pulling out some PowerPoints and some slideshows and things, just so the beast was new. He didn't know if the beast was like a visual learner or he needed to read something, so he was prepared to let him know all about that stuff. And then after that, the beast charged him again underneath Billy's rules and understanding, and Billy leapt over the beast and landed on him and looked down, and he realized, wait a minute. You're that water buffalo that I was standing on at the beginning of this story. The end.